The role of a receptionist is crucial in any organization. They create the first impression for any client or visitor. This video is a comprehensive guide on the most common interview questions and answers for a receptionist role. 1. Can you tell me about yourself and your experience as a receptionist? I am a detail-oriented professional who takes pride in being the first point of contact for visitors and clients. I have spent the last 5 years as a receptionist in a large multinational corporation. During this time, I have honed my skills in customer service, multi-line telephone usage, appointment setting, and office administration. I have also become adept at juggling multiple tasks and prioritizing them based on urgency and importance. My proficiency in various office tools and software has allowed me to perform my duties efficiently and effectively. I take each interaction as an opportunity to enhance the image of the company and strive to provide a welcoming and helpful environment for all. 2. What do you think is the most important skill for a receptionist to have? A receptionist's role is crucial in shaping the first impressions of an organization. I believe the most vital skill for a receptionist is effective communication. Being the first point of contact, it's important for a receptionist to communicate clearly and professionally, both verbally and in writing. This includes active listening, responding appropriately, understanding the needs of the caller or visitor, and being able to relay information accurately to the relevant staff member. Other essential skills include multitasking, organizational skills, and the ability to stay calm and composed under pressure. A receptionist often has to juggle multiple tasks at once, such as answering phone calls, greeting visitors, and handling administrative tasks. Being able overall to prioritize and manage such tasks effectively is key to ensuring smooth operations. However, each organization may have its own unique requirements and challenges. So, it's also important for a receptionist to be adaptable and willing to learn new skills as needed. 3. How do you handle multiple tasks when things get busy? Handling multiple tasks when things get busy is all about effective prioritization and time management. I start by quickly assessing the tasks at hand and determining which ones require immediate attention. Then, I use a systematic approach to address them, focusing on one task at a time to ensure each is completed accurately. For tasks that are not as urgent, I set them aside to be handled once the more pressing ones are dealt with. I also make sure to stay composed and maintain a positive attitude, as this helps me work efficiently under pressure. 4. Describe a situation where you had to multitask effectively. In my previous role as a receptionist in a high-volume medical clinic, there was a day where we experienced a system glitch, resulting in the loss of all scheduled appointments for that day. I had to recreate the schedule manually, which involved contacting patients, confirming their appointments, and updating the schedule. Simultaneously, I was managing the front desk, answering incoming calls, and assisting walk-in patients. Despite the pressure, I managed all tasks efficiently without compromising the quality of service. I ensured that all patients were informed about the situation and their appointments were correctly rescheduled. This situation demonstrated my ability to multitask effectively under stressful circumstances. 5. What office software or tools are you proficient with? I have gained proficiency in various office software and tools throughout my career. My skills include a high proficiency in Microsoft Office suite including Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. I am also familiar with Google Workspace tools such as Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Apart from these, I have experience using scheduling software like Calendly and project management tools such as Asana and Trello. I have also handled CRM systems like Salesforce and Zoho, and I am comfortable using multi-line telephone systems. I am quick to learn new software and constantly update my skills to stay updated with the latest technology. 6. How do you prioritize incoming calls and visitors to ensure prompt and efficient assistance? In order to ensure prompt and efficient assistance, I prioritize incoming calls and visitors based on the nature and urgency of their needs. If a call is from a customer who needs immediate assistance, I would prioritize it over routine administrative tasks. For visitors, I always greet them and ascertain their needs as quickly as possible, while still maintaining a courteous and professional demeanor. If a visitor has an appointment, they are given priority over walk-ins. For those who do not have an appointment, I politely inform them about any wait time and reassure them that they will be attended to as soon as possible. By doing so, I am able overall to manage time effectively and provide efficient service. 7. Can you describe your experience in managing a multi-line phone system and handling high call volumes? In my previous role at ABC Corporation, I was responsible for managing a multi-line phone system with 10 lines. During peak hours, the call volume increased significantly. My strategy was to quickly and efficiently handle each call, ensuring I gathered the necessary information to accurately direct the call or take a message. I also used a digital answering system for non-urgent calls, allowing me to focus on the calls that required immediate attention. It was challenging, but I was able to manage it effectively without compromising on the quality of service. This experience has honed my abilities in dealing with high-pressure situations and managing high call volumes. 8. How do you handle difficult or irate callers or visitors while maintaining professional demeanor? I believe that patience, empathy, and active listening are key when dealing with difficult or irate individuals. I always keep my tone calm and respectful, and try to understand the root of their frustration. Often, I find that individuals just want to be heard and acknowledged. Once I've identified the issue, I do my best to provide a solution or direct them to the appropriate person who can. If the situation escalates, I remain composed and adhere strictly to company's policies regarding conflict resolution. I strive to turn negative experiences into positive ones. 9. What strategies do you use to avoid scheduling conflicts, and how do you rectify them when they occur? In my previous role, I heavily relied on digital calendars to help avoid scheduling conflicts. I meticulously entered and updated all appointments, meetings, and events in real time. I also set reminders for important deadlines or meetings. This strategy helped me to keep track of all schedules and avoid any possible conflicts. However, if any conflict did occur, I would immediately communicate with all parties involved and try to reschedule the appointments at the earliest possible time. I believe clear communication is the key to rectifying any scheduling conflicts. 10. How do you make a client feel welcomed when they arrive at the office? When a client arrives at the office, I greet them with a warm and friendly smile. I ensure they feel acknowledged and welcomed by addressing them by their name, if I know it. I offer assistance promptly, asking how I can help or direct them. I make sure the waiting area is clean and comfortable and offer them something to drink. If the person they are meeting is not yet ready, I inform them politely and ensure they are comfortable while waiting. I believe in creating a positive and inviting atmosphere from the moment a client steps into the office. This not only makes them feel valued but also reflects positively on the company's image. 11. Can you provide an example of how you have utilized scheduling software to manage appointments effectively? During my tenure as a receptionist at XYZ Corporation, I frequently used Microsoft Outlook for appointment scheduling. My role involved arranging meetings for 20-plus team members, which included both internal and client meetings. I utilized the calendar function to ensure there were no double bookings. The color coding feature was particularly useful for distinguishing between different types of appointments. In addition, I used the reminder function to notify attendees of upcoming meetings, which significantly reduced late or missed appointments. Another crucial feature was the availability status that displayed when a team member was busy. This helped to avoid scheduling conflicts. By leveraging these features, I was able to manage and coordinate schedules effectively, resulting in seamless operations and increased productivity within the team. 12. Describe a time when you had to handle confidential information. How did you ensure its security and privacy? At my previous job, I was responsible for managing sensitive client data. This included personal details such as addresses, contact details, and financial information. Understanding the importance of privacy and security, I made sure to adhere to the company's policy for handling confidential information. I always made sure to lock my computer when I was away from my desk, never shared passwords, and never discussed client information outside of relevant and necessary business discussions. When disposing of physical documents, I used a shredder to ensure that no information could be recovered. Additionally, I regularly updated my passwords and ensured that firewall and antivirus software were up to date on my computer. Respecting privacy and maintaining security were integral parts of my role. 13. What would you do if a visitor arrives without an appointment but insists on seeing a specific staff member? In such a case, I would maintain a professional and calm demeanor. First, I would politely inform the visitor that it is company policy for all visitors to have an appointment. If they continue to insist, I would offer to check with the concerned staff member about their availability. If the staff member is not available or does not want to meet without an appointment, I would offer to schedule an appointment for the visitor at a later date. My focus would always be on providing the best possible customer service while upholding the company's policies and procedures. 14. How would you handle a situation where you don't know the answer to a visitor's question? Firstly, I would maintain a calm and professional demeanor and acknowledge the visitor's question. I would then tell them that I am unsure about the answer but assure them that I will find the information they need. I would consult colleagues, supervisors, or search our internal database to find the correct answer. If it takes time, I would ensure the visitor is comfortable and understands that their query is being processed. It is crucial to remain transparent and keep the visitor informed during the entire process. 15. What telecommunication systems are you comfortable with? I am proficient in several telecommunication systems that are essential for receptionist roles. I have extensive experience with multi-line telephone systems, which I've used to manage high call volumes effectively. My experience also extends to video conferencing tools like Zoom and Microsoft Teams, both of which I've used to coordinate virtual meetings. I'm also comfortable with various customer relationship management (CRM) systems, which are vital for logging calls and maintaining customer records. As technology continues to evolve, I am always prepared to learn and adapt to new telecommunication systems. 16. How do you organize your work schedule to stay productive? I believe in the power of effective planning and time management. I start my day by reviewing my tasks, sorting them by importance and urgency based on the Eisenhower matrix. I then allot time slots for each task, taking into account their complexity and deadlines. This helps me stay focused and efficient throughout the day. When unexpected tasks or emergencies arise, I am able to adjust my schedule without sacrificing the quality of my work. I also make it a point to take short, regular breaks to refresh my mind and maintain my productivity. I utilize digital tools like Google Calendar and Trello to streamline my scheduling and task management. They help me keep track of appointments, deadlines, and tasks in a clear, visual way, and I can access them from any device, so I'm always updated. I also use these tools to set reminders for important tasks and deadlines. I recognize that staying productive is not just about getting tasks done but also about maintaining a positive and healthy work-life balance. I make sure to allocate time for relaxation and self-care, as this helps me stay motivated and energized for work. 17. Describe a situation wherein you interacted with an angry caller. How did you handle it? In my previous role, I received a call from a visibly upset client who was unhappy with the service they had received. I listened carefully to their concerns, maintained a calm and empathetic tone, and assured them that I understood their frustration. I asked clear, concise questions to gather more information about their issue, which enabled me to fully comprehend their situation. I used this information to provide them the best possible solution. For instance, I offered to connect them with a manager who could further assist, or provided them with information on how we could rectify the situation in the future. I found that by staying calm, listening attentively, and offering constructive solutions, I was able to de-escalate the situation and leave the caller feeling heard and satisfied. This experience has taught me the importance of being a good listener and staying calm under pressure, especially when dealing with frustrated individuals. 18. How familiar are you with our company? Why do you want to work here? I have been following your company for quite some time and I am impressed by its mission and the work culture you maintain. I believe your company's values are aligned with my own. As for why I want to work here, I find your company's environment to be very motivating and conducive for personal growth. I am confident that I can bring my strong receptionist skills and contribute to your team, while also improving my own skill set. I am excited about the possibility of being a part of your team and help achieve the company's goals. 19. What traits do you think are essential for a successful receptionist? In my perspective, crucial traits for a successful receptionist include excellent communication skills, a positive attitude, and the ability to multitask. Good communication skills are important to engage and interact effectively with clients and coworkers. A positive attitude fosters a welcoming atmosphere that can enhance the company's image. Additionally, the ability to multitask allows the receptionist to handle multiple assignments concurrently, ensuring an efficient workflow. A receptionist should also be detail-oriented, organized, and adept at problem-solving to manage various tasks and resolve issues quickly. Last but not least, professionalism and discretion are paramount given the nature of the role, as it often involves handling sensitive information. 20. How do you manage and maintain a tidy and organized front desk area? Maintaining a tidy and organized front desk area is crucial for a receptionist as it's the first impression visitors get of the office. I manage this by ensuring that each item has its designated space where it's returned after use. Regular cleaning throughout the day is also important to keep the area neat and presentable. I use organizing tools like trays for papers, pen holders, and drawer organizers to keep office supplies in order. I also ensure that the digital space, like the computer desktop, is well organized with properly labeled files and folders. Regular decluttering, both physically and digitally, is integral to maintaining an organized front desk area. Finally, I believe in the principle, less is more. By keeping only the necessary items on the desk, it looks tidier and is easier to manage. 21. Can you give an example of how you have successfully coordinated with other departments to resolve issues? In my previous role at XYZ Corporation, there was an instance where we were receiving numerous complaints about a particular service. As the receptionist, I was the first point of contact for these complaints. I communicated the issue to the relevant department and arranged a meeting with the department head. We discussed the matter in detail, which allowed me overall understanding of the situation. After understanding the root of the problem, I was able to reassure clients that their concerns were being addressed and that a solution was being implemented. This led to a significant decrease in complaints and increased client satisfaction. This experience taught me the importance of effective communication between different departments in maintaining a smooth operation. 22. Describe a time when you had to handle an emergency situation at the front desk. What steps did you take? During my tenure as a receptionist in a busy healthcare facility, an emergency situation arose where a patient walked in experiencing severe discomfort and distress. This was an alarming situation and required immediate attention. I maintained my calm and reached out for medical assistance right away. While the medical team was on their way, I ensured the patient was comfortable and tried to gather as much information as possible about his condition and any medical history. This information was relayed overall to the medical team upon their arrival, which helped them quickly understand the situation and administer the correct treatment. This experience taught me the importance of keeping a cool head during emergency situations, and the crucial role a receptionist can play in such scenarios. 23. How do you handle situations when you are managing multiple tasks and have to switch priorities quickly? Understanding that different tasks have different levels of urgency and importance is key. When faced with multiple tasks, I first categorize them based on their urgency and the impact they will have on the business. This helps me to quickly switch priorities if needed. For instance, if an urgent task that could potentially affect the business operations suddenly comes up, I am able to quickly shift my focus to that task. This often involves clear communication with my team to ensure everyone is aligned and understands the changes in priorities. I also ensure that I am always prepared for unexpected changes by not overloading myself with tasks, thus leaving room for any sudden changes in priorities. Remember, the goal is to showcase your strengths and suitability for the role. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content.